So this is about how to calculate slope on a landscape. Now for all you people out there that are wondering when you were ever going to learn or need to know slope calculations in the real world, here you go. Look at the left picture there. You see that moving truck on a triangle, rise over run? That's a warning sign that this is a steep slope ahead. Okay, and over on the right side, you see some numbers that you can use to calculate a slope. You need to have an initial elevation, the lower elevation, and you need to have an upper elevation. And then when you subtract the two of those, you get the rise. And then you measure the horizontal. The horizontal distance here is measured in kilometers, not meters. So the units would be rise over run, meters over kilometers. I could have expressed this as meters, and then it would be meters over meters, and then the units would cancel out. But we're going to keep it a little simple today. But just remember, this is just same math you've learned since whenever you had geometry and did slopes. Maybe done it sooner than that. So I'm going to move these symbols out of the way so we can get going on that. Well, I'll leave this one for a reference. Okay, so we're going to do this between these points, this 2,600 feet point and this 2,000 feet point, and it's along the stream called Boone Run. Okay, but what do we need to know here? First of all, we need to know the difference in elevation along the stream from 2,000 feet to 2,600 feet. That's easy. So that's just 600 feet. So park that off to the side. We know that the rise is 600 feet. So where we have 20 in this diagram over here, we would have 600. Okay, so then we have to measure the horizontal. Here it was 5 kilometers. We need to find out what this is. So what you do is you take the measuring tool and we're going to set it to kilometers, and then we're going to drag the tool. You click once and then lift your finger and then drag it without holding the button down, and then you click again. So you click, release, and you'll see the yellow line tracing across the ground, and then you click again and it tells us that it's 1.48 kilometers. So your slope calculation is going to be 600 meters divided by 1.48 kilometers. So that gives you 405 meters per kilometer. If you express the kilometers as meters, and since there's 1,000 meters in a kilometer, you can just write that as 1,480. 600 meters divided by 1,480 meters is just 0.41. 0.41 meters per meter. But we don't say the meters per meter because the meters cancel out. It creates a dimensionless slope, which is handy because if you multiply that by 100, you can express this as a percent. So typing times 100 will then give us a 41% slope. And oftentimes these signs with the truck will actually have a percent slope on it. It'll say 7% or 16% grade. It does that so the trucks will know whether or not their brakes are going to hold or not, and they can put it into low gear or make a smart decision maybe and not even try to go down that hill. So there are people that need to know about slopes who never thought they might, especially truck drivers. Okay.